God bless the U.S.
Hello, I'm Pat McDonough from the Maryland House of Delegates, and this is the Pat McDonough Report. I want to talk to you about the DREAM Act, the so-called DREAM Act, which is actually a nightmare for taxpayers. That was Senate Bill 167, which was passed by the Maryland General Assembly, and fortunately we started a petition drive, and it was successful, the most successful petition drive in the history of the state of Maryland, collecting 132,000 signatures in just 60 days. Well, that stopped the DREAM Act dead in its tracks. Then we had a lawsuit by illegal immigrants. This is an interesting lawsuit. It's where illegal aliens were trying to prevent American citizens from voting. Really crazy. Well, guess what? We won the lawsuit also. But now it's under appeal, and I think we're going to be okay there. But here's the important part. This was like a Super Bowl game. In the first half, we were successful. We won the petition. The people's petition was successful, and then we won the lawsuit. Now the second half really counts because you can't win the Super Bowl unless you win the entire game. The second half is the campaign, because on November the 6th, the DREAM Act is going to be on the ballot during this presidential election, and we have to defeat it. And the only way we can defeat it is to get more votes than the other guys. Now here's where it gets a little scary. The illegal aliens, gosh, you name it, the labor unions, a whole coalition of left-wing groups are supporting this bill, and they're going to have millions and millions of dollars. And I don't think we're going to have that much money, but we're going to have a lot of energetic, angry volunteers. And hopefully that'll be enough to set up a statewide, nonpartisan grassroots campaign. So if you want to give me a call, I'm going to give you a phone number if you'd like to help out. The phone number is 410-238-0025. Just call that number, leave your name, and leave your phone number. No speeches. We will get back to you. Now, what is this bill all about? Well, it's very strange. This bill provides in-state tuition discounts that amount to over $100 million a year, and the taxpayers of Maryland will pay these benefits to illegal aliens. What is crazy about this is, even if these people graduate and get a diploma, under federal law it's a felony if you hire them. Now people will say, well, we see them working everywhere. You know, we see them working as landscapers, we see them working as nannies. There is a big difference between being a professional in a career. Do you really think Johns Hopkins Hospital or the Sun paper or the Washington Post is going to hire a professional who happens to be an illegal alien and sacrifice their credibility and their image and be indicted by the federal government on a felony? I don't think so. So we're spending $100 million to educate people who can't be hired. We're also taking slots away from our kids and returning veterans who want to go to college. So the bill makes no sense, so we got to fight it. The DREAM Act is a nightmare for Marylanders. Once again, call me, Delegate Pat McDonough, at 410-238-0025, and you can get involved in this big campaign for November the 6th. This has been the Pat McDonough Report.
God bless the U.S.